Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is the Astro A50 Wireless. This is the 2019 version, which is Gen 4. This is an unboxing video to show you what's in the box and talk in a bit of detail about the new Astro A50, why it's awesome, why it's worth considering, and the facets and features of this headset. Now, I've done an unboxing of the Astro A50 Gen 3 version. This is the Xbox One / Windows version, also works with Mac. There's also a PlayStation 4 compatible version, which I won't be covering. Now, it's worth noting here quickly that the video includes this highlighted A50 mod kit, which is a leather ear cups that you can swap out with the standard ear cups for better noise cancellation. Unfortunately, Astro sent the wrong kit. They have sent the kit for the Gen 3 version, and it won't fit on the Gen 4 version. Worth noting, if you're considering buying this, make sure you get the right kit for your headset, because they won't fit together. The magnets are the wrong way around, and the ear cups are slightly different shape, so they literally won't fit together. I found the polarity was wrong, so they were pushing each other away as we were trying to put them together. Now, the Xbox version of the Astro A50 Wireless is worth noting comes with a 2-year license for Dolby Atmos for free included, and that'll work on Windows and Xbox One, which is a awesome bit of surround sound software that you need to download separately. It also has updated Astro audio drivers and have been enhanced with Astro Audio V2, which means you get a better surround sound and overall sound experience from the Generation 4 version versus the previous version. Otherwise, it's much the same in that it's a fantastic headset, and I really enjoyed the previous version of the Astro A50, and I still enjoy this. I've been using it for around 2 weeks now. If you compare with the previous version, that was green and grey. It was quite different to this new version. This new one is black and grey. This one, as you can see, is quite understated. It's not as in your face as the previous version. It is, however, just as tasty. It's very well designed, premium look and feel to it, a lot of cool features, and really nice ear cups. A nice bend and flex in those ear cups as well, so they fit really well on the head. Now, like the previous version, it comes with an optical cable and a micro USB cable that plug into the charging dock, which I'll show you a bit later on, and that means you can plug it in a variety of different ways. On my PC at the moment, I've got it plugged in via the micro USB cable, which gives you access to the audio. Now, you've obviously got a choice of audio selections within the settings. You can choose from the various presets. There are 3 different equalizer presets that come built in, and here you can see the control box, and there's various inputs and outputs on that, including optical in and optical out, a charging USB port, the micro USB port, 3.5mm jack, and the button to switch between Xbox and PC mode. Now, you'll note here, you'll see these gold pins on top of the control box. That is how the headset connects to that, and there's a charging base station as well as the control box, so when you're not using the headset, you just pop it off and drop it down on top of that for charging purposes. Now, the headset comes with 15 hours of battery life, and I've actually managed to not run it out while I've been using it as well, despite using it all day for working, listening to music, whatever else, and then carrying on into the night with gaming. It manages to keep on going. I've not managed to run it out of juice, which has been pretty cool. When it's not in use, just simply put it into the charging dock and it's fine. You can see a high quality build design here. It's really quiet as well. There's no sort of rattles to the headset, as you'd expect, because this headset is pushing $300, £300. You have the removable velour style ear cups that I really enjoyed in the previous version, and it goes onto the drivers as well, so you've got a really soft, comfortable headset. It sits fantastically on the head. It's designed to sit really nicely, and it's so comfortable. It's one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever tried, and I've had some Turtle Beach headsets with some really deep and delicious ear cups that are equally as comfortable. However, those are wired. This is a wireless headset, and therefore, in my view, it is the most comfortable headset that money can buy. You'll note on this ear cup you also get a game and voice button that allows you to put the balance between the game audio and voice audio from things like Discord, so you can quickly and on the fly adjust that, so if you're having trouble hearing your mates while you're playing, you can easily do that. There's a flip to mute microphone as well, which is also bendable and flexible, and it's worth noting the voiceover audio that you're listening to now is being captured with that microphone. As you can see, it's pretty clear. It's not as good as a dedicated microphone like the Blue Yeti, for example, but it does have a number of settings for noise gate, cancellation, and adjustment within the software. Astro Command Center is the software you want. You can download that. I'll add a link in the description to get that, and in there you can set up the various profiles and mess around with the EQ settings on the headset. You can also adjust the side tone from the microphone, so you can get more or less of your voice depending on how much you want to hear. And switch between 3 equalizer presets. As default is set to Astro, Pro and Studio. Preset library also includes other things like Media, A50 Mod Kit and some other ones, and you can tweak each of those individually. You'll see there's an EQ button on the ear cup that you can press to switch between those 3, and as I said, you can customize it within the software as well. You get a little indicator on the base station that lets you know which one you're on. There's also a Dolby button that you can press to turn on the Dolby Virtual Surround sound and turn it off to get back to the equalization settings. And basically really easy access. And it's really well thought out and really well designed. Volume wheel on the ear cup as well means you have easy access to that. As I said, the mic mutes when you flip it up, so there's no mic mute button, but it's not really necessary. You can see a close-up of the design. It's quite shiny and clean, and really nice looking. It's a really premium, good quality headset, really well built. You'll note also there's a micro USB port underneath, so it is possible to plug this in to charge it and use it if you wish. However, as I said, I've not managed to run it out, so it's pretty good. Here's a close-up of the control box where you can see the inputs and outputs. And it sits really nicely on the desk. This is obviously not plugged in. This is just out of the box, but you'll see in a little while what it looks like when it's plugged in. Now you can see as well the way it sits. It can only sit one way, and there's a knot on it, notch cut out of the base station where you can drop that in and the microphone will sit in there. And you've got to make sure the pins are lined up. I found that sometimes can be a bit finicky, and it won't necessarily always sit perfectly the first time you try and drop it in, but with a bit of practice it's easy enough to drop in there and set it to charge. The convenience of that charging is also excellent. You can see there's also the pin design means it's pretty impossible to get it wrong, because there's only one pin on the right hand side ear cup and 2 on the other ones. Those need to make contact with the gold pins on the base station, and that's how it gets its charge. You can see that there. It's a really convenient headset with a decent design to it. Now it's meant to have a 30-foot range. I found after moving a couple of rooms it soon cuts out and it can't go through the walls. However, it does a decent job of having a solid connection otherwise, and the station is really good. Has a 20 Hz to 20 kHz range, so it isn't a high-res audio headset by any means. You won't see any wireless high-res audio headsets anyway though. So if you're looking for a really high-res solution, the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Plus Game DAC is still probably the best in terms of that, but it is a wired system, whereas this is not. It does support 40mm drivers though, and it has a multitude of audio options. As I said, it features that tuned by Astro Audio version 2, so it's new and improved. Also has Dolby Virtual Surround Sound and Dolby Atmos as an option as well, so there's plenty of flexibility, and it delivers a really rich sound, a really comfortable and experienced, brilliant virtual surround sound for gaming, really crisp and good range of audio for listening to music and everything else. But the comfort is the main thing for me. It's so comfortable. These ear cups are fantastic. They also do a fairly decent job of blocking out external noise, so side tone is kind of necessary. I want to try and get the proper mod kit to see what that's like, even enhance that external noise cancellation and improve things further. Now here you can see the headset in the base station. You'll note the little squares, the little light squares near the bottom near the Astro logo. That shows you how much charge the headset's got. 4 squares is fully charged, and then you can see it charging. It's currently got 2.5, so it's charging there. You can also see it's set to PC mode, and it has the Dolby logo on it, and it also is set to profile 1. So you press that Dolby button to turn it on and off, press the EQ button to switch between 1, 2 and 3 to change between those, and you'll get that shown on the display so you know which one you're on. Also note the power button at the top so you can turn it on and off nice and easily, and you'll get a boop when you do so. I'll let you know that it's happening. One thing of note here is this is after a day or so of use. You'll see the ear cups have picked up quite a lot of little hairs and fibres. I tried to clean them up as best as I could for the video, but it's quite a magnet for dust and random bits of hair. Minor frustration, but it just shows like how comfortable and soft the material is on those ear cups, and that expands to the headband as well, and it's a really lightweight headset, so it sits really nicely on the head. The ear cups bend and flex in nicely so you can twist it and get it to sit as you want on your head, and it just really delivers the most comfortable gaming experience. The audio on the headset is also excellent. The microphone, as you can see, is really good too. All in all, this is a fantastic headset. It is very expensive, but in my mind it's worth every penny. The only downside, I think, is if you're going to compare it with like the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless, which is another favourite of mine, there is no Bluetooth connection here. There's no Bluetooth connectivity. You haven't got the dual connectivity. You see the previous video that I did on the SteelSeries and why that's excellent to have that dual connectivity. I'll link to that in the description. Really wish the Astro A50 had that, but otherwise it's fantastic. This has been the Provoked Prawn. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you enjoyed it, found it useful, interesting or humorous, or all of the above. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and also drop me a comment and let me know what you liked. And if you really didn't like it, please let me know the reasons why as well, with constructive feedback that I can use to improve my future videos. Any feedback is always appreciated. And if you have the time, please consider subscribing to my channel so you get to see more awesome content from me in future. I'm always looking to grow my follower base and also to keep carrying on producing interesting content on a variety of gaming peripherals, gaming videos, tips, tricks, unboxings and all sorts of other things. Let me know what you like from my channel and if there's anything you'd like to see more of. Thanks very much for your time. Have a great life.